All right, everyone, welcome back. I'm so excited for this deep dive.
Yeah,
Today, it's going to be fascinating.
sounds good.
We're going to be taking a look at some interesting snippets about Brazil,
Yeah.
from political commentary
Okay.
to, well, something else entirely.
All right.
Let's see what we can uncover.
Let's do it.
So we've got some intriguing content to explore.
Okay.
Some of it is a bit of a mystery, to be honest.
Really?
We're working with one document that doesn't even have a title.
Oh, wow.
But hey, that just adds to the intrigue, right?
Are you sure?
I'll be honest, some of these sources left me scratching my head a bit.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've got you here to help us make sense of it all.
I'll do my best.
So let's jump right in.
Okay.
First up, we have this document.
Right.
Like I said, it doesn't have a name. It's like a secret message waiting to be decoded.
So what is it? Like a letter? An essay?
Well, it's just a single page typed.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of a jumble of thoughts, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some recurring phrases and images, but it's not really laid out in any clear way.
Okay, so tell me, what kind of stuff are we talking about here?
Well, one phrase that appears a few times is the Amazon whispers.
The Amazon whispers. Now that's poetic.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
And it seems to connect to this idea of Brazil's history being tied to the land.
To the rainforest.
Exactly. It's almost like the author's trying to capture the soul of Brazil, you know?
I see, like not just facts and figures,
Right.
but something deeper, more essential.
Yeah. And there's this recurring image of a river, which could be the Amazon, of course. But I'm also thinking it might symbolize something more like the flow of time.
Interesting.
Or maybe the changes Brazil has gone through.
Or the challenges.
Oh, yeah.
So we have these sort of symbolic, almost metaphorical elements. Anything else that stands out?
There are a lot of references to music and dance.
Which makes sense.
Oh, totally. I mean, it's Brazil.
It's such a vibrant, expressive culture.
Exactly. And the way these elements are all woven together,
Yeah.
it's like the author sees them as inseparable.
From Brazil's national identity.
Exactly. It's really fascinating stuff.
It is.
Okay, so we had this very, like, almost poetic reflection on Brazil's essence.
Yeah.
Let's jump to something a bit more concrete.
Okay.
We've got this tweet from Lula.
Okay. Brazil's president.
Yeah, he's talking about some pretty big things.
Okay, I'm interested.
So this was posted right after Donald Trump won the U.S. presidency.
Wow.
Lula sent out this tweet congratulating him on his victory, on his return to the presidency.
Interesting.
But the way he phrases it, it's very interesting.
I bet. Politicians are always so careful with their words.
It's true. So he emphasizes democracy,
Oh, okay.
the voice of the people.
Yeah.
And then he uses this phrase, civilized and democratic, to describe the relationship between Brazil and the U.S.
That's an interesting choice of words.
Yeah, he's definitely sending a message here, right?
Right. It's subtle, but he's positioning Brazil as a champion of democratic values.
Exactly. And it's not just the words either.
What do you mean?
He goes on to highlight his own past experience working with both Obama and Biden
Uh-huh. He's reminding everyone of his experience.
and his diplomatic expertise.
Exactly. He's not just congratulating Trump. He's strategically positioning himself
And Brazil,
on the world stage.
especially in relation to the U.S.
And absolutely. Very clever.
But it gets even more interesting.
Oh.
How so? When you look at the economic aspects, he mentions U.S. investments in Brazil.
Oh, right.
And he hints at future collaborations based on mutual interests.
Mutual interests. I wonder what those might be.
Yeah. Like, how might those interests impact Brazil's own economic policies?
Or environmental policy.
Exactly. Especially when it comes to the Amazon.
It's a delicate balancing act, for sure.
It really is. So it's clear that Lula wants to maintain a strong relationship with the U.S.
For sure.
But it'll be fascinating to see how he balances those economic interests with his other priorities.
Right, like protecting the rainforest. So it's interesting, right? We started off with this very personal, almost poetic exploration of Brazil's soul.
Right.
And now we have Lula, the seasoned politician, strategically navigating global politics.
It really paints a multidimensional picture of Brazil, doesn't it?
It does. And it leaves us with so much to think about. I mean, what does the future hold for Brazil?
Yeah.
How will it balance its own internal challenges with its role as a global player?
And what about that mystery document?
Oh, yeah. Who wrote it? And what was their message?
So many questions. Well, huge thanks to you for helping us unpack all of this.
Happy to do it.
This has been a truly insightful deep dive. All right, everyone. That's it for today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Bye.